Hi, I'm Andrea. I'm a professional makeup artist based in Paris, but today we are in Cannes and I'm getting ready to go to work. Today is Amphar and I have a client in Antibes, so I better move fast. Now, I know I show you guys many times how I do my makeup, but the reality is when I'm not filming, I kind of do the same makeup because this is what works for me. Now, it might be a little bit disappointing to see that these actually are all the products that I have at home and that I travel with all the time. I mean, I do have like 35 kilograms of makeup with me for work, but in terms of personal use, this is what I have. And then I also keep my brushes in this little pouch here. I'm going to show you, like I've mentioned, the go-to makeup look that works for me day to night, meaning I could do my makeup in the morning and I might have an event in the evening. This makeup look will last perfectly on me with minimum or zero retouch, really, because who has time for that? So I'm going to get straight into it. I've brought my SPF. I normally don't keep this in my makeup kit. I just have it in my skincare little pouch. This is Allies of Skin Invisible Sunscreen Gel SPF 50. Now, okay, so this, I don't know if you can see, this is like a very, very nice gel texture. I adore the sunscreen. They've sent me in January. Yeah, end of January is when they sent me first a sample from the lab, and since then they kept twitching the formula until it became perfect, and now it's ready for the consumer. So if you're interested, I think this is a great SPF cream that makes an amazing primer. So this is literally my go-to sunscreen. I know a lot of people love to have a mirror, like you know, like a vanity mirror, and like then do their makeup. I have this kind of like double mirror. One side is the normal one and the other side is the magnifying mirror because my eyes are not the best. First thing is contour. This is Truffle from WESTMAN Atelier. I love to underpaint, meaning I apply my contour or bronzer before foundation. And I think for this technique, Truffle works better for me. I use both. I sometimes would use Biscuit, other times I would use Truffle. So I blend this, but not perfectly, right? Because we're gonna go with foundation afterwards. Next is foundation. I have depotted in these plastic bottles because these are just so much lighter. Imagine I travel with like 40, 50 foundations. How would I be able to have all the glass bottle? It would be just incredibly heavy. So I love to put my foundation in these plastic bottles. You can find these at makeup artist shops. And then of course I label them. I do have a label machine, but this one is just for me, so I wrote it by hand. Armani Luminous Silk, of course, in number 5. But I will have to say, especially for this technique, I love a lighter foundation. So now I go on with the foundation wherever I didn't apply that contour. And then I go over the contour with whatever I have left on my brush. So now the contour slash bronzer is there, but it's so much more subtle. As you can see, there's still a little bit of that bronzer, but it's just so much more subtle than if I would have applied it on top. That's more than enough for me when it comes to the skin. But now we're going to apply concealer. And I have two concealers here. Both of them are from Makeup by Mario. One is in 200 and the other one is in 180. I think I'm going to go with 180. Now I just take a concealer brush, spread everything. I love this concealer because it's just so natural on me. Now I take my GivenchyPrisme Libre in shade number 3. You already know I love this. And I like to take it with a powder puff. And I'm going to secure my concealer in place. But first, we got to make sure that the concealer did not crease. This is not only going to brighten my under eyes, but it will also secure my look. I'm gonna take the other side, the clean side, just to remove any excess powder. When I apply my powder like this, I have zero creasing. When I tell you this makeup lasts on me perfectly until like 10 p.m., it's now 10 a.m., I'm not joking with you. So a little bit of powder here just to brighten this part of the face. Basically just the center. Then I use Tom Ford Moonlight. This is my favorite powder to apply on my face. It's like a finishing powder. It has a little bit of color. I don't really use this one. I use more the darker shade. And I go over the cheeks first, then a little bit on the forehead. So this will give you that satin finish mixed with a very, very gentle glow. It's kind of like my secret weapon for red carpet looks. I always use this powder, not necessarily in this color because this is available in multiple shades. For me, Moonlight is the best when it comes to lighter skin. And then same powder on the brow bone, because who bothers to apply eyeshadow? And you see, it just gives you this super nice natural glow. And also what I like about this is that it's not warm, so it gives me glow, it gives me a little bit of color, but it's not like a typical bronzer, for example. If you know me, you know I love blush. This is the one that I always use at home. Nude from Giorgio Armani in the shade 52, if I see right. All the brushes that I'm using, most of the brushes that I use, except for this one, this is from Pat McGrath, the foundation brush, but most of the others are either from Refer, or if you see me with like a short one, is Misa or Westman Atelier. This is Misa. I took a little bit of the blush. Now get it on the cheeks. It doesn't have to be a lot for me, but I've noticed that even the smallest amount makes a difference. And then what's left? Again, brow bone. Try this trick. A lot of you that follow me tried to apply bronzer and blush on your eyelids, and everyone is telling me, oh my god, it's game changing. Okay, a little bit of blush on the chin. I do not do anything to my eyebrows because I went to Full-Time Glam in Paris and she did this treatment, brow lamination, which made my eyebrows behave so much better. Now I could just brush them through like so, and I'm actually happy, you know, with this result. She also tinted them, so I feel like I don't need to add anything. And then just the way I brush them, they just stay like that. I adore this kind of a procedure, I guess you would call it. Then I finish my eye with mascara. So I love Lash Clash because it's so dramatic, but it's so hard to take it off. So when it comes to personal makeup, I prefer this Clinique High Impact Full Volume Mascara because it's not as hard to take it off. The only thing that I've noticed with this mascara is that it's so much easier to stain my mobile lid. That does not happen with my Lash Clash. That's it for my eye makeup. I honestly do not use any other products other than mascara for an everyday makeup look, but you do you. When it comes to my lips, I do have quite the routine because I don't like to retouch my lip. And a lot of times I would only apply a bunch of different lip liners with nothing on my lip because it's a lot of wind. Sometimes I'm outside, and if, God forbid, the hair touches the lip and there's something hydrating or like a gloss or anything, I am just like, it drives me nuts. I hate that feeling. So sometimes I only apply lip liner, and I have a few that I love to use at home because, like I've mentioned, they just last super well. So I have these two from Rem Beauty, or is it REM Beauty? And the first one I like to use is Harmony. So this is like the color of my lip, but slightly more beige. Top lip, I always love to overline, heavily overline. Now, if I am outside and I don't want any hydration on my lips, I would just apply this lip liner because it's just easy for me to have. Of course, I could apply like a long-lasting lipstick, but I've always had this in my personal makeup kit, so this always works for me. It's just another lip liner that I apply on the center of the lip for a touch more color. Also, Armani Beauty in, I think it's this key change. Now, the last thing that I love to apply on my skin is this product. You're going to realize how much I love it when you're going to see it open. So I literally scrapped this with my nail because there's no more product. Like, it's completely empty. I do have a new one in my kit, but my personal makeup kit, that's it. And you know what? I'm not gonna waste this. Of course, I'm going to use every single piece of it. So I took a little bit on the back of my hand. I like to warm it. This is the most amazing highlighter. The most amazing highlighter. But the way I like to use it is take a little bit with my finger, apply on my lip, but just a touch. Because it will give it glow, it will give my lips glow without being sticky or without having any more hydration. Like I've mentioned, I love to have my hair down, but I just hate the stickiness. Then I take my damp beauty blender, take this product and apply on my cheeks. Probably the phone is not going to catch this super natural glow it gives me. Makes everything come together so beautifully. Also, when I applied with the beauty blender, I find that it just looks better, it lasts better, it's not sticky, it just leaves that nice finish. I adore this. If I have anything left, I will do a quick swipe on my mobile lid. If I were to apply anything on my lip, this is the only product that I have in my personal makeup kit. Like, I literally have nothing else. I could bathe in this product. I adore it. It's from Guerlain. I have multiple colors in my professional makeup kit. It's the best lip oil I've ever came across with. But I will have to describe it to you so you know all the details. So this is not thin. It's not like a thin version of oil, the one that it's not like candy glaze. It's not like Love Shine from YSL. Love Shine from YSL is like an encapsulated lip oil that disappears in like 10 minutes off your lip. This will give you so much more hydration, but it's a lot thicker. I'm going to apply it because, and then I'll take it off because, like I've mentioned, I'm leaving and I don't want to have that stickiness. It's beautiful on the lips. My God. Looks incredible. Check this out. And I haven't even applied it to its full capacity. And this color, lavender, the best. Yeah, I will definitely take the shine off after I'm done filming, but just so I show you what I sometimes use, I make sure I have this in my bag because it's that product that will give me a lot of hydration. So if I've been outside, if we have like a photo shoot or anything, and if I feel like my lips are very dry, I could apply a little bit of this and then put my hair in a ponytail. All right, guys, this is it. This is the final look. Hope you enjoyed it. As usual, everything I've mentioned is listed in the description down below. Hope you enjoyed this little change in the video. I'm obviously filming with my phone. There's a big window here. So this is a natural lighting. I guess a natural lighting is a little bit more realistic for you guys to see what makeup looks like on my skin. And if you're interested, these PJs are from Skin Worldwide. I'm going to link them in the description box. They're super comfortable and I love this color. All right, now I have to get dressed and go to work. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.